Algebra 1, 8-3, multiplying polynomials. And we are going to be finding products here. Find each product. So that's what we're about to do. And here's an example. I am going to multiply two binomials together. 2x plus 3 times x plus 5. And the way that I'm going to do that, is going to use a method called FOIL. Is the method that I'm going to use. And FOIL is I'm going to multiply the first together, f, and then the outside, and then the inside, I, and then the last, L. So FOIL. Doesn't really matter what order you do this. You just need to make sure that all of these things get multiplied by, like these two each get multiplied by these two, and then you're good. And so here's the method again. FOIL is first, O is outside, I is inside, and L is last. So, and that's all pertaining to these terms. So when I do that, I get 2x times x squared is 2x squared. And then 2x times 5 is 10x. 3 times x is 3x. And 3 times 5 is 15. And then I'll have these two terms here are like terms. 2x squared, so I add 10x plus 3x, I get 13x plus 15. And so there is my polynomial there, after my product, after I multiply these two together. Now there's another way to do this. So we will keep talking about FOIL, we will continue using FOIL, but there's another way to do this as well. So if I start with 2x plus 3, x plus 5. Okay, the same two binomials that I'm multiplying together. Now what I can do is I can take this term, 2x, and multiply it by this binomial, x plus 5, and then add, so I'm adding, if this was subtraction, then I would subtract 3 times x plus 5. So if I do this, let's see if I can get the same answer here. 2 times x, 2 times 5, so that's 2x squared plus 10x plus 3x plus 15. And so now I've got 2x squared plus 10x plus 3x is 13x plus 15. And so look, I got the same answer, which is as it should be. So you can use FOIL, or you can use this distributive property method. We're going to look at this method a little bit more later. We're going to keep using FOIL for some of these next ones. But these are two perfectly good methods. So let's do another one together. X minus 2, 3x plus 4. So if I'm going to FOIL this, I'm going to go, you can write FOIL on top of it or something if that's helpful, but I'm going to go first, 3x times 1x is 3x squared. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6x, and then x times 4, that's 4x, and then all I have left here, so if you draw the lines, then you can see what you have left. And so what I have left now is negative 2 and positive 4, negative 8. Now I'm going to combine my like terms right here. 3x squared minus 2x plus 8. And I have my, minus 8. Positive 4 and negative 2 is negative 8. So negative 8. Sorry about that. I'm not sorry. All right. So that's FOIL. So you are going to do 2 without me, 3m plus 4 times m plus 5, and x plus 3, x plus 4. All right, so go ahead and pause and FOIL these out. Okay, let's see how you did here. I've got 3 times m is 3m squared. Outside, okay, 3m times 5 is plus 15m. Inside, 4m. And last, 20. I'm going to combine these like terms. 3m squared plus 19m plus 20. And there's my product there. Now let's look at this one over here on the right. X squared plus 4x plus 3x plus 12. Combine these like terms. X squared plus 7x plus 12. All right, we've had enough FOIL. Let's use the distributive property now. Distributive property. All right, now this is going to look like this second example or this second method right here, but we're going to see something different here. We're going to see a trinomial instead of a binomial here. So let's see how we do this. I've got 6x plus 5. I say that all the time. 2x squared minus 3x minus 5. All right, so we're multiplying these two guys together. So what I need to do here is I need to take this and I'm going to multiply it by all of these. I'm going to take this and multiply it by all of these. And I'm going to rewrite it so that it's more easy to keep everything under control and organized. So I'm going to go 6x times all of these guys. 2x squared minus 3x minus 5. And then I've got this plus 5 times all of these guys. 2x squared minus 3x minus 5. Now I'm going to distribute this 6x in here. I'm going to distribute this 5 in here and see if I have any common or like terms to combine. So 6x times 2x squared is 12x cubed. 6x times 3x is negative 18x. 6x times negative 5 is negative 30x. All right, that one's all done. 5 times 2x squared is 10x squared. 5 times negative 3x is negative 15x. 5 times negative 5 is negative 25. All right, let's check out our like terms here. I've got an 12x cubed. I don't see any other x cubes, so this 12x cubed gets to stay. All right, let's cross that off. I've got an x squared here, and that's the only x squared I see unless I did something wrong. Oh, I did. Look, 6x times negative 3x is 18x squared. All right, negative 18x squared, positive 10 squared, negative 8x squared. All right, that goes away. Glad I've noticed that one. All right, negative 30x, negative 15x, negative 45x. The x's are done, and I'm just left with this negative 25, and there's nothing else I can do to this polynomial. That's as good as it gets, or that's as done as it gets. All right, let's do another one. Ooh, and then okay, let's do one more here, and then we'll have you do one on your own. 3x minus 5 times 2x squared plus 7x minus 8. Okay. So this is the same idea as the one we just did, so I'm going to say 3x times all of these things, 2x squared plus 7x minus 8, minus 5, notice I have a minus 5 this time, times 2x squared plus 7x minus 8. So this 3x gets distributed. This negative 5 gets distributed. Pay attention to that negative. 3x times 2x squared is 6x cubed. 3x times 7x is 21x squared. Remember the squared that time. Negative 8 times 3x is negative 24x. All right, now we're done with this guy, and let's look at this one. Negative 5 times 2x squared is negative 10x squared. Negative 5 times 7x is negative 35x. Negative 5 times negative 8 is positive 40. All right, now let's see if we have any like terms. I don't know why I keep saying common terms. X cubed, I don't have any other x cubes, so 6x cubed gets to stay. X squared and another x squared. Okay, positive 21, negative 10, that'll give me a positive 11x squared. Let's cross these off when we're done with them. Negative 24x, positive 25, negative 24x, negative 35x, negative 59x, and then plus 40. And that's your polynomial. Now you do one without me. All right, 5b minus 3 times 5b squared plus 3b minus 2. All right, do this one, and then I've got a challenging one for you, and then we are all done. All right, let's see how you did. Okay, let's rewrite this as 5b times this trinomial, 5b squared plus 3b minus 2, minus 3, so I've taken that minus 3 there, times 5b squared plus 3b minus 2. Now I distribute this 5b in here, distribute this negative 3 in here. 5b times 5b squared is 25b cubed. 5b times 3b is 15b squared. 5b times negative 2 is negative 10b. Negative 3 times 5b squared is negative 15b squared. Negative 3 times negative 3b is negative 9b. Negative 3 times negative 2 is positive 6. All right, let's combine some like terms. Now, did I say 5b times 5b squared is 25b squared? This should be 25b cubed. Did I say cubed and write squared? I don't know. Check the video. 25b cubed. There aren't any other cubes, so that one gets to stay. B squared and b squared. All right, I've got 15b squared minus 15b squared. Oh, right, those squareds go away. I don't need to write those anymore. Negative 10b, negative 9b, that's negative 19b. And those go away. And then plus 6. Don't forget that plus 6. Okay, I've got another you try for you. This is the last one. M squared plus 2m plus 3 times 4m squared minus 7m plus 5. Okay, notice this is a trinomial times another trinomial. So you're going to do the same thing. I'll help you set this up. This, the m squared times all of this, plus 2m times all of this, plus 3 times all of this. So that's the hint I'm going to give you as you get started. Pause and get to work here. Go. All right, let's see how you did. M squared times 4m squared minus 7m plus 5 plus 2m times 4m squared minus 7m plus 5 plus 3 times 4m squared minus 7m plus 5. All right, take it easy. M squared, going to multiply by all those. 2m, going to multiply by all those. 3 times all of those. So just take your time. M squared times 4m squared is 4m to the 4th power. M squared times negative 7m is negative 7m cubed. M squared times 5 is positive 5m squared. All right, that one looks good. 2m times 4m squared is positive 8m cubed. 2m times negative 7m is negative 14m squared. 2n times 5 is positive 10m. 3 times 4m squared is 12m squared minus 21m plus 15. Okay, let's combine some like terms. Okay, so I've got m to the fourth power. I don't see any other m to the fourth powers, so I'm going to write that one down. M to the third, I've got negative 7m to the third, positive 8m to the third, and those are the only thirds, powers of 3 there. So negative 7 and positive 8 is going to be positive 1m cubed. Now I've got 5m squared, negative 14m squared, and 12m squared. Okay, so 5 plus negative 14, that gives me negative 9. Negative 9 plus 12 is positive 3. So I've got positive 3m squared. Let's cross those squares off. Now I have just the m, 10m, negative 21m, negative 11m plus 15. There we go. And that's it for 8-3. Do a good job on the homework, people.